Hey guys, I'm Jacob and you are watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Due to some vehicle failure, I'm kind of stuck out in the woods and work, and I thought, why not take this time to give you my first impressions of the Brisa Trapper. Now, the first thing that I want to do is mention that Brisa is actually a brand that you, as a knife person, are probably familiar with. These were marketed and brought to the United States as the Enzo Trapper. Brisa has kind of taken over that name, I believe. It has something to do with the business simplifying the name or the moniker or taking over, some kind of business change. But the Enzo knives are now becoming Brisa along with other things. And Brisa is a company that sells materials, knife making materials. You can buy blade blanks. You can buy blade kits, which I'm really excited about. Someday when Benjamin and my other future kids grow up a little bit, I'd like to get them a little knife kit. I think that's really cool. But they're basically just, they look like a big finish company. And I met them at Blade Show 2019. I was kind of shocked by their fit and finish as it was compared to their price. Great prices. Speaking of which, so this knife, as the Enzo Trapper, I can't find it in 01 tool steel, which this is, but in 12C27 and N690, it seems to go from anywhere from the low $100 range up to about $175, depending on handle materials. Most of those are with the curly birch as opposed to the micarta. And they can also be had in this full flat grind or in a Scandi grind. So you've got quite a bit of options for this model of knife. So I'll try and get organized here. We'll talk about the blade. Well, first I'll put the specs up. I'm going to put the specs up on the screen because there's no phone signal out here, which is why I'm stuck. And so I can't give you exact specs. And I'm going to put those up on the screen right now. What I will say is that everything about this knife, size-wise, is balanced. I don't have very large hands. I wear a large size glove, but they're very thin. And I've got a little extra room on the knife, but it's essentially perfect. The blade feels to be a perfect match for the handle size. I'd say the stock's just over 1/8 of an inch, if not exactly 1/8 of an inch. The edge is very thin. It's straight. The plunge lines are good, which brings me to my next point. This knife with fit and finish is almost perfect. I mean, just dang close to it. And they sent me this straight from Finland, which is pretty cool. So these guys are legit. This is a very cool company, and I can't think of any production belt knives that are really superior to it. Not from a decent production company. I mean, this is going to throw punches with the best of them. So definitely worth checking out. I'll put a link to Brisa in the description box below. If you wanted a knife similar to this right now, you're going to have to get it under the Enzo moniker, but I'm sure that these will be available soon. It sounds like my ride is on its way, so I will talk to you guys in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.